Alright, somebody. Bundy Bundy. Yeah, drop.
You ain't gotta lie, Craig, you ain't gotta lie. You better stand on that dirt, fuck a alibi. His first time outside, he ain't that type of guy. Feeling like he can't, like he ain't know if he wanna live or die. That role play, you rolling with it, go the wrong route. We wreck the whole landscape to clean the lawn out. A closed lip ain't fed, but fuck a long mouth. Now you all them ladies.
I'm Grace from Disgraced Weekly. I'm here with Bundy2X. Thank you for, coming on and allowing me to interview you.
Thank you. It's been a long time. I've been waiting.
So, I feel like I saw like a day or two ago, you were all the way in like the Caribbean.
Yeah, I did a whole week.
Damn.
Story worth of, I was on a Carnival cruise. We went to Ocho Rios for my sister's birthday. Just me and her, so nice little experience to get out of town.
Yeah.
Vacation,
That sounds fun because I've never actually been on a cruise.
Never.
No.
I went one time when I was 9 years old, so yeah, 20 years ago. Really the same place. I went to Jamaica, but all I can remember is eating pizza as a kid. So this is my first adult cruise. I was actually able to do things and experience. So It was dope, definitely.
What was your favorite thing about it?
Really the water. Yeah, like the water looks very pure, clear. Really, it looks like we're disturbing the animals in the water. So it was just like, I don't know, it was just cooling to go outside at night, see the water, look at the waves, the tide. It was beautiful, though. Definitely.
Yeah, it looks really pretty out there. I haven't been I've been to Miami and like Key West, but not like over the islands over there. But yeah, it gets a lot prettier once you get out of the U.S., I feel like.
Yeah. I was tripping off of like the mansions on mountains, and basically the way like our middle class would be the richest people over there. So it had me throw it off like, so I could go over there and just stack my bread and be right. But they value the dollar differently, the U.S. dollar differently. So I understand.
Yeah.
It's a different outlook on everything when you go over there, for sure.
What did you have any like bad experiences there, or anything that you like would change?
Well, I mean, the experience was totally good. I mean, personally, my sister we had to isolate from my sister because she tested positive on the last day. Yeah, and I was negative, so I had to get away from her. She had to stay in her room, but everything was still smooth. I mean, I enjoyed everything, and at least it was the last day for her, so she got to enjoy. So other than that, everything was swayed. I would go back ASAP as soon as possible. I need to do a homies trip for real, get my homeboys out of the country.
Yeah, that'd be a lot of fun. Are you from Raleigh?
Born and raised. Yeah.
Okay. How did you like growing up here?
I enjoyed growing up. I mean, I was the youngest in my family, like unexpected young. So, I mean, everything was just family oriented. Stayed at my grandma's house. Was a mama's boy up until she passed when I was 8. You feel me? So that's basically it, man. Raleigh. I didn't leave Raleigh until I went to college, so all I knew was Raleigh. I never been anywhere, but Raleigh's home. You feel me? I love to come back. I don't think I'm leaving Raleigh anytime soon. I would say, yeah. I don't see myself leaving Raleigh, but love Raleigh.
So you said your mom passed when you were young?
Yeah, she had breast cancer. She passed away when I was 8 years old. So, yeah.
Is there anything like you remember, about her that you want to share?
She loved fishing. She had this black GMC truck. That's why I like trucks, black trucks. Before she passed, she was going to be she did already. When she passed, it was like a couple days later, she received her what is it? I don't know how to say it. She became a minister, though, like an ordained minister. Okay. But she didn't get to preach, so. But, yeah, I don't have too many memories, but I remember slights, a little bit. She was very nurturing. I really definitely remember fishing, though. She always walked around with a fishing pole, so, yeah.
Oh.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I lost my grandma, like, back in, I want to say I was probably, like, 12. But, like, I remember things about her, but, like, I wish, like, I knew her when I was older. Right. Like, I feel like I would have learned a lot, like, from her, like, being grown and being able to talk to her.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I feel the same way. A lot of just questions I would ask now or things I would try to figure out. But it is what it is. Like on the trip, I was finding out a lot of things about my mother through my sister because they're like one and the same. So, but yeah, I still have my pops though, so we straight. He's older, but he's still here. So I appreciate it. Got to cherish every moment.
So I didn't realize when we booked this that it's Super Bowl today.
Right, today is definitely Super Bowl.
I was like, gave you the date, and then I realized like a couple of days ago, I was like, wait, it's the Super Bowl this weekend.
Oh yeah.
Is there like a team that you're rooting for?
I mean, I'm not rooting for a team because, I mean, my team is not in the Super Bowl. My team is New Orleans Saints, who that, the nation, black and gold. But I believe the Eagles got it. I'll give it to the Eagles today. But I can't sleep on Patrick. He's a beast, so.
Yeah, everybody I've talked to said Eagles, or like I've just heard Eagles a lot. Like I didn't even know what the other team was for a minute.
Yeah, the Chiefs, of course. They get there somehow every year. But yeah, I'm rooting. Well, not rooting. I can't say rooting because that's really not truthfully what I'm doing. I might be betting on some guys, but I'm not rooting too hard. But I think the Eagles have it for sure. Great defense.
Okay, so if I were to bet, I should do Eagles.
I mean, but put Mahomes on your card. I would definitely put Mahomes up there for something. Passer rating or something. Kelsey too.
Do you have a favorite sport?
I mean,
Either to watch or play?
Football, basketball. I enjoy both of those. Like I said, I bet crazy. So, as far as basketball, I've been getting more in tune with women's basketball. Like I'm really like crossing over to rocking with the women all the way. But,
Okay.
Yeah, NBA, NFL, WNBA. Been in tune with a little Australian just off of betting, you know. Spending my money on these people, helping them get these stats. You feel me? That's all. But yeah, those are my two sports. I don't have a problem with any other sports, but I'm not watching baseball. It's too long for me. Soccer, it's too much back and forth on the screen. But yeah, basketball, football, we straight on that.
Okay. Yeah. I was just telling them, like, I don't watch much, like, sports or football or anything. But, like, when I have a team to root for, I will. Like, I went to Florida State, and when I was going there, we were doing really good with football. So I would go to a lot of those games and, like, actually pay attention and know what was going on. But ever since, we started doing worse, and I don't have a team now. Like, but it's cool to, like, watch every once in a while, but... Yeah.
You understand the college football? I can't honestly. Yeah. College is cool. I just really don't.
I don't like maybe I don't know all the calls and stuff, but you know I understand like you know them throwing and the tackling and who you know actually like made a touchdown.
Who has the ball? They don't have the ball.
Yeah. Like same with like basketball too. Like we were doing good with basketball for a while, but I heard we were doing bad now. So.
Who is it? Still Florida State? You talking about?
Yeah.
Basketball. I'm a Duke fan, for sure. As far as college goes.
Oh yeah, they're supposed to be really good, right?
Yeah, Duke is straight. I mean, Coach K is gone, but they doing their thing, man. I rock with all the North Carolina teams. To be real, UNC is alright. I'm not a hater. So.
Okay. So if you had to choose between Duke, UNC, and NC State, who are you? Who are you throwing out?
UNC is gone.
Okay.
By default, I can't be in cahoots with them at all. This isn't the Super Bowl. We can't cheer for other ones. But yeah, NC State, Wake Forest, great teams.
Okay.
For sure. Yeah, NC State is they're definitely coming up. That's my father's team. So yeah, I've been watching them be mediocre for years. It's good to see them get a little better. You know, times are changing.
Yeah, I lived next to or like really close to NC State for a couple of years, so I feel like I should be an NC State fan. But then I did go to a few UNC games, you know, back a couple of years ago. So then, you know, more leaning towards them. And then Duke, I don't want to like Duke because I don't want to.
I mean, no, I respect it. Everybody has. It's either you love Duke or you have a grudge against them for some odd reason. I mean,
I feel like they just think they're the shit.
I think everybody else thinks that.
Yeah, I might be wrong, but that's the vibe I get from them.
Man, the Cameron Crazies, you can't go wrong with the Crazies, man. Blue Devils, man. But like I said, I love Dean Smith, Roy Williams, all them guys, man. They paved the way for the new guys in UNC, so it's a lot of respect there. I'm not going to talk too crazy about them, and then I'm not going to tag team with the Tar Heels. I got a lot of homeboys that pray for the Blue Devils' downfall, and I'm not really with it, so.
I feel that. So, music-wise, how would you describe your sound?
Sheesh, my sound. I'm developing more of a sound nowadays than I've ever had, I will say. I'm more so not trying to be in a box. That's really my goal I want everybody to be able to find something and somewhere. So even in every song, it might be a sound. You might just like the beat I rap to. You might like the message, whatever it is. I'm trying to just make sure I don't put myself in one lane, and because I come from people calling me like this backpack rapper, like I'm J. Cole.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah. But I mean, I appreciate it. It's definitely homage. But I'm just not with the box. So I'm trying to make sure I sound different and the sound is relatable at the same time, like the drill sound. I got to do at least one drill beat. I'm working on that. I want to, a little bit of trendy shit, but not too much. I'm trying to give people something different. I don't know anything in particular. Like right now, I don't know a particular sound I'm working with this year. I'm liking Pink Panthers.
Oh, yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm trying to figure out different waves of the ear, just catching the ear differently,
Yeah, trying out
Definitely.
new things. Yeah, make sure I didn't click. Is it still recording? Yeah.
Testing.
I thought I clicked something. But yeah, I feel like your music, like you definitely like have like an older influence, but it's still like fresh and new. Like you don't sound like anybody else at the moment. Like I'm really liking, your sound.
Thank you. It's definitely inspired by older influences, older hip hop. My parents are older, so I listen to a lot of soul, R&B music. I listen to all genres. The least genre is country, but I have my country songs, my Tennessee whiskeys and all that. But yeah, I'm definitely influenced by past hip hop, current hip hop, and underground hip hop. More so underground hip hop and older hip hop, because I just don't like being with everybody else, like mainstream. Like, oh, we're all listening to, like, I remember when Fetty Wap came out while I was in college.
Yeah.
But the crazy thing was, it's like me and my homies was listening to Fetty Wap before, and then it's like,
And it was that one song that would just play everywhere.
like Trap Queen, My
Yeah.
Way. When everything was just played over and over, I couldn't do it. Like, I had to separate myself. Like, whenever a new album comes out, I can't listen to it when it's popping with everybody else. So I just try to stay out of the loop but in the loop enough for me to be like, all right, now it's my time to be influenced, or, I don't want to be too rubbed off on by, different sounds and sound like anybody else. That's a major thing for me.
Yeah. I was talking to my friend about like something like that, but like clothing wise, you know how like, especially with girls, there's all these trends like coming and like changing so fast.
Right.
I feel like I'll wear like, for instance, bucket hats. There's that, there's always like that one like phase where everybody's wearing it at the same time.
Yeah, I remember.
But I'll take my time, and then eventually I'll wear it like a couple months later. I'm like, like I'm not hating on it, but I gotta take my time with it.
Right, just can't look like everybody else. I like that bucket too. That's hard.
Which artist would you say that you're influenced by?
Biggie, Nas, Outkast, Camp Lo, very old group. My new guys, I mean, it's not, got the Kendricks, J. Cole, of course, Currency, love Kodak. Got to give my respect to Young Boy. I got to give my respect to Young Boy. I wouldn't have a couple of years ago. I wouldn't have never said this, but Young Boy, he lit. Let me see. My underground guys, Smino, like Toby Lou.
Yeah.
It's hard. I'm trying to think of everybody, like, just on my playlist.
Yeah, there's probably so many.
Yeah, it's a whole lot of artists I just listen to. I'm influenced by everybody, man. I won't shit on anybody. Definitely the first, like, 5 people I named, though. That's definitely all me, though. All the way.
When did you start making music?
I started making music. I started writing when I was 10 years old. So I'm 29 now. I'll be 30 in July. I used to just write in class. I never really took it serious until really 2013, I'll say that, because that's when I changed my name to A1 Bundy. So I used to be OMG HNIC. It's like the longest name in the world.
Okay.
But one man gang, the head nigga in charge. It's extra. But can't make any money off of that. I got it from a wrestler. And it's extremely long because nobody wants to keep saying that. But I used to rhyme the hell out of the acronyms. I love acronyms. So Bundy, my name is Alan. Al Bundy. Changed to Al A1. Bundy came from Belly because my homeboy Mike from Rochester, I went to school with. Shout out my homeboy Mike. Call him Sincere. I was Bundy. So Nas and DMX, Sincere and Bundy. So people just call me Bundy all over Salisbury, and that's where I got Bundy, just combined them. Now I'm Bundy 2 times because, I mean, A1 Bundy, I really changed my name because for the respect of other people, and I see, like I type in my name pops up, but I don't want to see anybody else. So that's really basically what it is. It's like, all right, and my authenticity behind me getting on songs, just saying my name twice, I'm like, fuck it. Bundy 2 times, you feel me?
Yeah, I was looking you up the other day, and you changed it to Bundy 2 times, but yeah, I was looking at A1 Bundy and like someone else popping up.
Right, yeah.
Like, who is this?
Right, yeah. So it's not me. Bundy 2 times. I'm not changing my name anymore.
Okay. This is set.
Yeah, it's set. We Bundy 2 times, however you want to say it. Just call me Bundy. I'm Bundy. Like that's why I changed my name. People, the A1 isn't really even going anywhere because I mean, you know me as that, but respectfully, people just call me Bundy a lot. The name is catchy, so yeah, I'm rocking with it. I got the baton running.
So who would you say your favorite people that you've collabed with so far, whether it's, producers, other rappers, videographers?
4K Moot, videographer wise. Illy Rock as well. A bunch of old work I was doing a couple years ago with some homies from Winston. I rap with my homeboy Trilly, my homeboy Castro AIG. It's Eric Trilly, Castro AIG. Who else have I worked with? Because I really don't have a bunch of people I work with. I would like to work with a lot of different people now. I'm loving the females, so I want to collaborate with a lot of females. They working harder than a lot of the men, for real. My homeboy Big Gringo, producer-wise, Ace Dizzy Flow. I got the guy who just made I Get Money. They're from Germany. It's 2 guys. They're brothers. They're from Germany. I'm plugged in with them. Let me see. My homeboy Julius Swervin. He made Black Wall Street. I got some placements with him coming. Let me see. I'm just trying to think. I feel like I have another producer that I want to shout out, but I've been just tight-knit with the people I work with as well, trying to stay, in a sense, in-house, but I don't have anything like that. So I'm on YouTube still doing tight beats, and I'm reaching out to artists and on a local level at the same time trying to figure out rates and who I want to work with as far as different sounds, because I don't want to just work with people off the name.
Yeah.
And I don't want to really, honestly, I would rather things be authentic just for the appreciation of the art, but we all got to get paid. But we'll figure this out. As far as like features this year, I definitely want to work with some new people, some new talent. I've been looking at a bunch of people. Like 40, my homeboy 40, got to get to 40 ASAP. I owe 40 a verse. My homeboy Khalil Carpe, I got a track with him that I got to push out, little feature joint. Just some more artists. I have a lot of music in my Dropbox I'm holding on to, so I'm just waiting for the time, putting a project together. I don't have a title or anything. So
okay, so you're planning on dropping something eventually?
Definitely.
This year?
I'll probably do more singles this year, so visually I can focus more instead of a project like I did King Kong Bundy. I still have to put that whole thing together for everybody to just listen to, but I don't plan on dropping a whole tape or an album. I don't plan on it. It might happen. I've been more so focusing on features. Like I said, my homeboy Castro AIG, he has his tape album coming out. Timing is everything too, so we've been working on that. Been in the studio with Gringo, in the studio with Trilly and my homeboy Clean from Salisbury's at 704 Work. Just been doing a lot of feature work and keeping my little verses to myself, my solo verses, you know.
So with those, you dropped 3 EPs last year, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, and they all like came together.
Yes, it's just an album. King Kong
Okay.
Bundy, yeah.
What was the like creative process behind that?
Well, I love wrestling, so King Kong Bundy is the wrestler. And I was like, okay, how can I display myself being Bundy? Like, okay, this is what I'm doing now. Like, Bundy's here type shit, and I'm outside. So King Kong Bundy, to me, it was genius to separate in 3 parts because I didn't want to give people a whole bunch of work just to expect them to listen to. Instead, I just found a way to put each part on display. I think it was all right. It was a great thing to do. It was a nice little success. Like I said, I still have to drop the whole thing for people to just go all the way through. I still may do deluxe tracks. I might just do it differently and just drop the album and give people videos instead. So I just have to figure that out. But I'm definitely dropping that by the end of March.
Okay, cool.
And along with that, some surprise stuff that I have in the works. So yeah, for sure.
That's a cool idea because, you know, you give somebody a full album. Some people will listen to the full thing, but not everybody.
Right. It's just
so
times
it's
are different.
giving 3 separate. Like everybody's more likely to listen to the whole thing.
Right.
You know.
Yeah. Because I mean, it's kind of ADD listening to music nowadays.
Yeah.
It's like
I get that when watching TV sometimes.
Right.
Like I have a hard time paying attention to TV now.
I really don't watch TV like that. Like I'm on YouTube. I watch interviews and listen to beats. If I'm watching TV, I'm with my wife or something like that. You feel me? So it's like, other than that, I'm not focused too much on the television. But I have ADD with music as well. I know everybody can't sit and just listen to repetitive raps. And I know sometimes, you know, if you, I don't know, you listen sometimes, you might just get caught up and lost in the sauce of just listening to a beat, you know. So I don't know how the ears are listening. So I thought the easiest way was give them this, and, you know, I should be able to prevail. It looks like I did a good job.
Yeah, it was really good. I liked all of the EPs and all the songs. Yeah, there wasn't any skips for me.
Thank you.
What was I about to say? I was thinking about something. About listening to music. Yeah, like I'm trying to get better at like listening to all of the words in a song and what people say. But yeah, I find myself sometimes I just get distracted and like I'm in my head thinking about something else, and then like the song's over, but like I fucked with the beat, or you know, like I just liked how it like all sounded in the flow and everything. But then I'm like, damn, I missed like a lot of the words.
Right, like I don't even know what he's talking about.
Yeah, that's something I'm working on and actually paying more attention to that.
Yeah, I've been trying not to get lost in the salsa on talking about anything, honestly. Like, it sounds crazy because, I mean, you want to make sense when you're rapping, but at the same time, it's like I've been more apathetic writing nowadays, so it's just like I would rather just put out music and see what's going on. As of late, I really haven't been like the way I did King Kong Bundy. I kind of put it together and arranged it by sound, and in a sense, it's kind of a little story in a way. I didn't do it like that purposely, but it became that way the way I laid out the songs and arranged it. And I changed Kong a lot. Like, Kong wasn't originally what it became to be. Like, I Get Money came like 2 weeks before I dropped it. So, I mean, it just came together. Now I'm not really trying to focus too much on putting together. I would rather just make the music and then go out here and push it the best way possible and let the people decide on this is what we doing, this is what we like. We want more of this from you, you know, so.
Yeah.
Let the people talk this go around.
Yeah, there's a lot of just extra work behind all of that besides just, making the song?
Whole promo. I mean, beat shopping, all of it's crazy. I spend hours just listening to beats that most of them I'm not writing to. Like 90% of them I'm not writing to, but I have to keep
Find the
listening for
one.
sounds. Yeah, like find the one. Like, oh, I'm gonna do this, or I want to say this on that, or even just stash beats away and jot down hooks and bars. I do that a lot, but it's so much time and making either one song or project or whatever, like a feature verse is a lot. Like, so yeah, this music shit is, I mean, but it's fun.
a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's fun though. I mean, I enjoy it. I enjoy the aesthetics of it. Like,
You're
if it
creating
wasn't-
art.
Yeah, if it wasn't for the art, I wouldn't be doing this shit if it wasn't for the art at all. Definitely. Because it's not just talent, it's work ethic, it's everything. So, but the beauty of seeing everything come together, I mean, I'm hooked on it. I don't know when I would stop rapping. I don't know. It's beautiful, but it's definitely a tough one, especially when it's independent, you're not signed and all of that good stuff. You know how it goes.
Yeah, like you can drop like amazing song,
Right.
and not everybody will hear it.
Exactly. So, and that's what I was on with King Kong Bundy. I just felt like it was a great body of work. I didn't want to. I was greedy with it. I didn't want to give everybody all this music. Like, I want you to appreciate the first 5 songs for what they are, and then I'm gonna give you these next 4, and then after that, So it's a lot to think about, but I'm fucking with it, man. I believe it's just something that can't be denied nowadays, and I think that's why it keeps me going, because I've been rapping for a long time, and I went through all the names. So I mean, it's a lot of growth
It's
behind
time.
it. Yeah, it's time to just go out there and not play with it. Can't play with it. Lola Brooke.
So, if you could have one pet and it could be any animal, what would it be?
A snake.
A snake?
Yeah, I like snakes. It sound wild.
Any kind, like specific kind of snake?
Nah, cause I mean I'm not scared of them, so it wouldn't have to be like a milk snake or nothing that doesn't bite. I'll fuck with a venomous anything. I just haven't had a pet snake to be talking so bold. But yeah, I fuck with snakes. I would definitely I would invest in a snake if I had it like that.
I like snakes, but I don't want to hold a snake or like take care of this. Like I'd look at it,
You know, like the
But I don't want to be like the one like holding it or anything like that and washing it or whatever you
Well,
gotta
yeah,
do.
see, that's the part. Like
Yeah.
taking like the maintenance part of a snake. I don't know if it's, and then feeding the snake, I have to feed it rats and all types
Yeah.
of different shit. I'm not.
I've seen somebody get bit because of that.
Yeah, see, I don't know if that's the other half, I guess, that I'm not really prepared for. But I enjoy the texture of a snake, the way they skin is. I like the way it looks, and I'm fascinated by that. The outlook of a snake, I'll say that.
Yeah. Some of them are pretty cute too.
Yeah.
They have little faces.
Little faces. Yeah, snakes are cool.
Like some of them have like little like pit bull faces. I feel like like the
Right.
cute like versions of them.
Nah, snakes are smooth. But see, I never thought about it. Like a face on a snake, though. Yeah, that's different for sure. Yeah, snakes is cool.
So what are you doing when you're not making music?
Working, taking care of family, kicking it with the guys. It's rare I'm not making music in some way of fashion, because I don't have to necessarily be writing. But if I'm not making music, I'm just listening to music. Like, it's all vibes with me. I move more off spontaneity, so it could be anything going on with me. But I like, as of lately, I've been sitting down, so I haven't been doing too much, just chilling. The Jamaica trip. Other than that,
True.
I'm not doing too much, man. I'm trying to figure out how to make it through this music shit. So it's an everyday thing. But I don't do too much at all. I stay to myself.
Feel that.
Definitely.
It's good to relax too. Like when you're not like working or doing music, like
Yeah, for sure. I like to
some
work
time
though.
off. Oh, do you? What do you do?
Benefits special, work from home. So just doing like benefit investigation, people insurance for specific drugs. You know, it's not too much. Just talking on the phone all day. You know what I mean? But
So yeah, I can't do the talking on the phone.
really, I thought I could. Because I thought I didn't have the patience to deal with it. But I mean, get paid to talk on the phone. I talk to people on the phone all day for free, and it's like I don't.
True.
You know, I get paid for it, so why not? It's not too much either.
Is anybody ever rude to you?
Say that again.
Are they rude?
Yeah.
See, that's what I don't want to deal with.
Yeah. But I have extreme patience, like, and it doesn't get to me. Like, most of the time, you're helping the other people on the phone. They want to talk crazy. They just won't get the help. And you're still going to get paid for doing your job. So, but nowadays, I don't really talk to people who are rude. I talk to insurance. So if they're not doing their job and they're rude, then fuck them.
Okay. Yeah, that's better.
I don't really have to deal with too many people nowadays. Just
the random people, that's the worst.
Talking crazy. It's a lot of older people just senile or feel like they're entitled to their medicine or whatever the fuck. I don't know. But I feel it. Man. It's just you're not going to get anything done with me on the phone.
No, people get so angry.
Yeah,
like,
I'm too
like I haven't had to deal with the phone, but like working with people in person, I worked at like a theme park at like one of the food places, and those people are crazy with their families. They're like 5 kids, and then they're saying I ring them up like 2 extra kids meals when I know I didn't, and they need their refund now.
I couldn't do I mean, I did Walmart customer service, but like food? Fast food.
And when people are complaining that it's cold, I'm like, I didn't do that. I didn't cook it.
I can't play. I don't do the food. I don't think I have patience for that. And I've never been the type to be. I don't want to be I could not talk. I don't want to be in control of anybody's meal. Because if you piss me off, I can be petty. Like, and I don't want to be petty. And I'm not a petty person, but you talking crazy, and I got your whole number 5. You're wildin'. I can drop your ice cubes, all that. Man.
Yeah, you think that people would be more careful.
Yeah, people are bold as fuck out here. They're crazy. But nah, customer service on the phone, I'm smooth there.
Okay. Yeah, I thankfully I work from home, but I only have to do like meetings every once in a while with my team members, and we don't have to do a video call, so it's nice.
Yeah, I'm
just get my pajamas.
Yeah, see, but it is what it is. I don't trip. I still live my regular life on camera. But yeah, in person it's not a go. Not for me.
Yeah, working from home has been life changing. Like I get more tired. I feel like I should go out more. You know.
Right.
I'm definitely more lazy, but
yeah, it makes you.
It's nice.
Yeah, I mean, everything is in the comfort of your home. How can you lose? But
yeah.
You definitely sometimes feel like you're prisoned up, or you feel me. You got to get out of the house more. I've definitely been there. It's like I've been doing work from home since COVID, so
yeah.
That shit. Pros and cons.
Yeah, like before I know it, like I don't see the sunlight for a few days. Thankfully, I have a dog now, so I have to go. I have to like make her go out. But
yeah, I'll hibernate.
Yeah,
for real, yeah.
I'm a cave person.
For real, yo.
So if you had money right now, just a lot of money, you could travel anywhere. What would the first place you go to be?
I want to go to Spain.
Ooh.
I don't have a reason, but I would like to go to like Spain or France or something. It's somewhere in Europe, Asia or something. Somewhere where it's like not Jamaica. Everyone goes to Mexico. It's more like I want to go somewhere different. Let's go to Athens. You feel me? So, but I have no idea if I had the bread right now. I'm like, we about to go to Dubai. I don't want to go to Dubai.
Really?
The rules are crazy.
Yeah. You can't cuss, right? Or like,
I can't give you a handshake. Like, I can't. If me and you were dating, we couldn't stay in the same hotel. If we traveled, like we would have to stay separate. We couldn't kiss. Like it's a bunch of.
That is crazy.
Off the wall shit.
Dubai looks crazy though. Like it's definitely like.
Yeah, it looks lit.
Yeah.
But the rules, like my homeboy was gonna get married, and he invited a bunch of people. Like, yeah, we going to Dubai for the marriage.
And everybody has to follow the rules. See, I was watching this reality show though, and they're like, "Yeah, you can't cuss," and then it cuts to them in a fight cussing in Dubai. I'm like, is no one coming after them?
Right, they're getting locked up. Well, I would assume. I don't want to play with it in Dubai. It's not home. So I don't know how the jail system works.
Yeah.
I don't have time to be stuck in Arab. Yeah, for real. But it looks beautiful out there. If it wasn't the rules, I would go.
Yeah. Yeah, I went to Spain last year for the first time. Beautiful.
Dope.
I definitely want to go back. I went with my best friend. We planned it last minute, randomly. She was like, she was already off, so she was just planning on going to Europe or wherever. And I was on the phone with her. I was like, I could take some days off in a couple of weeks.
Okay.
So yeah, we planned it. We were there for like a week, and we got a car and went to a bunch of different cities. So it was really cool.
Dope, man. Sounds dope. I would love to do something like that. In the near future, it'll happen.
Yeah, and it's nice having like people to travel with that are good to travel with.
Right.
Like, yeah, me and my best friend, we've traveled a lot of places together, and we know we're good together. It's like, I've gone on trips or just going somewhere with somebody else, and it'll be like they're in a bad mood because it's too hot or something, and then and they're just in like a horrible mood all day, and it's like we're in this beautiful place.
Right,
and
you wanna be this dickhead. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's definitely not cool to travel with the downers. But shit, it's people that have too much fun too.
Yeah.
Yes, you gotta know who you traveling with for sure. Be safe out there. Don't let anybody get you into anything you wouldn't get yourself into. That type of thing.
Yeah.
That's what I'm big on. Spooky outside.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, and then I'm supposed to go to France with my mom in a couple months. We've been planning it. I got her plane ticket for her birthday last year, even though I bought it recently. Okay. But I'm excited for that.
When's her birthday?
May.
Okay. So it's technically like a Mother's Day birthday.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's dope, man.
Yeah, I'm really excited about that. But, yeah.
It's funny, it's Spain and France.
He's just
that's dope.
I've been trying to learn like some French, but I got like a couple words down, and that's it so far. So
I forgot all the French I learned in school.
Yeah.
Don't use it enough. So I know a little Spanish, but I'm not bilingual or nothing crazy.
So if you were to go to a stranded island and you could have either an iPod, which would update with new music every whatever, camera that you couldn't, it's a really nice camera, and you could see all the pictures once you're off of the stranded island that you're there for like a year or something, or a TV with like new TV and movies on it. So either iPod, camera, or the TV. Which one would you take?
Damn, that's tough as hell, though. Yeah, that's actually tougher. Like, I was gonna say iPod off the rip. I mean, I don't think it would be the camera because I'm taking pictures all year. You said, I won't be able to see.
You won't be able to you can see it on the camera, but you can't put it on the computer or anything for a whole year.
That's not bad. I don't care about posting, or as long as I have the memories, that's cool. But it's a TV or iPod. I gotta have some type of entertainment to where I don't care about the outside world anyway, like that. So the cameras, if I'm there, I'm living the memories. So I'm smooth on that. TV probably though, just to keep up with. I get to feel like I'm keeping up. Yeah. No, music. I don't know. I keep saying I don't know. I'm going with the TV. I'm going with the TV.
Yeah, I don't know what I'd do. Because the TV is nice, especially if you're there for a long time and you get tired of just watching the waves or whatever. But I don't know, iPod would be nice too.
Yeah, and it depends on what kind of all right, so is the iPod just an iPod, strictly music?
Yes.
Okay. All right, yeah, so that's not bad though.
It would still automatically update somehow, but
so I'm just getting new albums.
Yeah.
I'm just not.
You're getting all the new music.
Right. Like I know when the newest shit drops, but I don't know what's happening with it.
Yeah.
I would take the TV because I would still be able to stay in tune a little bit with the music, not the
True.
same way, but you know,
Yeah.
I get to see the people. I don't just hear like, damn, he killing shit. I don't know what else he doing.
Yeah. I forget what people look like at that point.
And I would need the news. Yeah, out that TV. Yeah, TV for sure.
What's something that people don't usually know about you?
What is something people don't really know about me? That's a tough one. That's a great question. I don't know. What do people not know? What do you not know about me?
I'll try to think of something to ask.
Nah, that's a tough one for real. What do people not know about me? I talk to myself.
Yeah, people don't know that.
Like I walk around and talk to myself without a care. No AirPods type.
Is it like a full-on conversation?
Nah, not like insane, like I'm walking around like the hobo, but I'll talk to myself like for sure. With no problem, like I said, like it's an imaginary friend, but it's really just me. That's a tough ass question. And that was something that's like that's like what, nigga? You talk to yourself, but yeah. Okay,
I think that's a good answer.
Yeah.
I don't think I talk to myself, but like I talk out loud sometimes. Like if I run into something, you know.
Oh,
Ow.
Yeah, definitely talk out loud. But I talk to myself like decipher and make decisions. Like I'll just stop and do some shit, and you might see me. I'm talking to myself. I look crazy. I don't mind looking crazy though. It's for me.
Have you ever had anybody walk in on you talking to yourself? Okay.
Yeah, for sure. But I mean, I look at it like everybody talks to themselves in a sense. So
Yeah.
it's just the comfortability of like not caring. A motherfucker hear you talking to yourself. It's like singing in the shower. You can't sing and you still want to sing out loud. Fuck if somebody hear it. So, definitely talk to myself every day.
Damn. So do you have any life advice you'd want to share?
Life advice? Shit. I've been giving out advice all week on the same thing, so I'm going to say travel and explore. I need all my people to go do something. Stop sitting around. It's a world out here that can open your eyes. For real. Because my outlook on life has been changing the more I've been traveling for the past couple of years, just going places, whether it be in the country or out. Like, growing up, like I said, I never went anywhere. So all I know is Rush Street, Battle Ridge, Chastain, Rock Quarry Road. Like, that's all niggas know. Like, so to go outside of the city, like, even if it's fucking Fayetteville, you never been, go. Like, go do something. Put some money together and go do something. Also, opinions, everybody have them. You know, I try not to let people discourage me on their words. Sometimes opinions and criticism does matter to help influence a decision, but just have a mind of your own. Like, don't let these people make decisions for you and you crash out because you wanted to move how another person thought for you. You know what I'm saying? I see a lot of that going on. And me personally, I'm real, like I said, I've become real apathetic towards a lot of things, opinions and people. They got a lot to say and it's never going to stop. And I'm already a nonchalant type of person, so I definitely don't. Like, it's just hard. It's hard to care about a lot of things when you have to live your life. Nobody can live it for you. So just live your life, man. Make sure you do something with your life. Go travel. Don't let goals slip by because you're doing something for somebody else. Make sure you put yourself first sometimes, even if you have to handle business for other people. Just a lot of things like that, man. I don't want to be lecturing it.
No, I agree with both of those. I feel like I'm trying to get better at not caring what people think or like what people say. I've definitely gotten better just growing throughout my life at that. I used to care a lot. But yeah, it's like at the end of the day, you're not hurting anybody, you're not doing anything that's gonna, disturb anybody in that way. Like,
Right.
Their opinion doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Like, they're probably not. Hopefully, they're not like at home just thinking about you like that.
Man, I hope he did what I said.
If they do, like that's on them.
Yeah, like, you can't really live vicariously through these people like all the time. You gotta live your own life. I mean, and self-esteem is a motherfucker as well. As a younger, I had to build my confidence up with myself, look in the mirror like, look, bro, you are this person, the caliber of person you are. Just know yourself and hold yourself up on a pedestal even. Like, just hold yourself up, you know what I'm saying? And don't let anybody tear you down. You can only tear yourself down, you know? And even then, don't deter yourself.
Don't tear yourself down.
Please. So.
Yeah. I like, growing up, just being able to travel more and, get to see new places. Like, it changes your perspective and outlook on life, and, like, being able to see how other people, like, you may be visiting somewhere, but they grew up there,
Right.
It's very, like, eye-opening. And you can see a difference, like, for instance, me, that I grew up in Florida and I'm here now. Some people never left, like, my hometown, and, like, I see them online. I'm like, they're the exact same person they were, like, back, 10 years ago.
And, I mean, it's unfortunate because everybody doesn't have the means to travel, like, trip-wise or vacation-wise. But, bro, you can just go somewhere.
Drive, like 2 hours.
Yeah, just go. Yeah. Or Uber. Like, if you don't have a car, walk. Like, because experiences come however you accept them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could walk up the street and it's this homeless man. Me walking up the street might be the thing I needed to experience whatever from this guy to learn something I needed to take with me for the rest of my life. So you just never know.
Yeah, there's a lot of hidden things too where you live. Like, for instance, Raleigh, there's still a lot of, I've been here for 4 years. There's still a lot of places I haven't seen, I'm sure. Or, small little, like, just pretty places, or, like, nature, or even, like, a random bar I've never been to that's super cool, or,
Could be anything.
There's always, new things to check out.
Right, yeah. I'm learning certain things about the city as well. Just being an adult and seeing what I like as far as stepping outside. Because I'm really not, I don't like people like that, but I love people. Like, I'm a people person. People can relate, but I don't want to be around a bunch of people all the time. So I like to pick and choose where I'm at. Where I'm at, I have to make sure everybody's not there. Like, I'm very particular. Like, I like to be not a shadow, but I don't want to be. I don't like being in the mix. Like, if I'm not on stage, I don't really care about all eyes being on me like that.
Yeah,
it's not that big of a deal, like, for real. Because the way attention goes nowadays, it's too spooky. Like, it's so spooky, especially for musicians, like rappers, of course, because it's the only genre where people are, like, dying. But spooky out here. Then people just hate. People hate. So I don't like to put myself in. I don't like to put myself in positions where I may end up uncomfortable, or somebody else might be uncomfortable. So it's all, I'm just learning different things about going outside and different places as well. That's another thing about the outlook, seeing how I relate to people everywhere I go. Like, if I relate the same way, if it's different relations, what in particular do people latch on to when they talk to, like, all of that. Like, just pay attention to the characteristics of myself through people, So, the older you get, you still learn every day about yourself. So.
Yeah. Like, I like learning about people and, seeing, just how different they are, what made them that way and stuff. Then also, a lot of people are just like, I don't want to be around,
Yeah, like, see, I
want to avoid people, but I still want to learn about them.
Yeah, it's like, yo, listen. Like, but I don't know. Like, and me, I'm not usually a talker. Like, that's why I was like, I need to be on this. It's like, yo, it's nothing wrong with letting people get a feel for you outside of the music and, different platforms. And like I said, I appreciate your platform, Disgraced Weekly, for the playlist placements, and you, like the homeboy Carolina Drip. You remind me a lot of him because I watched him. He's in Charlotte, and he came from the people I fuck with from the 704. I watch him flourish and actually put people on to artists, and artists get on, in a sense, through his wave of just posting them on a playlist. And it's like, yo, you got the podcast interview shit going on. I'm like, yo, this is great, because you can continue to, like, you'll be fucking Nardwar if you want to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit is dope. So it's not wrong with learning people at all. Not wrong with learning people or yourself. I tend to learn myself through people and how people, just what's relatable. Like, that's what I really enjoy. Like, just sitting here figuring out, like, okay, she done been to Spain and France. I want to go there. Oh, that's cool. That's dope. So the odds, you know, it's something about something with everybody you can relate to. You just got to figure it out. And if you don't fuck with somebody, it's also a great thing to learn. It's also a great thing to learn.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, very true. Yeah, I like doing this because I don't talk that much, but, you know, I know how to ask questions and get the other person to talk and learn more about them and, you know, get that connection from there.
Yeah, see, it was hard for me to be a, like, interview. I couldn't see myself asking the questions. Like meeting a new female or something like that, that's the, like, that's so dreadful nowadays, because back then it's like, what's your favorite color? How old are you? Like, you don't mind asking the simple ass shit, but now it's like, yo, like, it's just repetitive. And me, I don't like talking about myself unless it's like, yo, you're intrigued or it's a platform.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just a great outlet to be able to be a part of things like this, and people that actually care for the culture I'm a part of, to have me a part of their, you know what I'm saying, platforms. So I'm grateful to learn, like, and be known for different things. I'm glad people know that I talk to myself now. You know what I mean? So all of that's cool for real.
Do you have any questions for me?
What made you start, like, just the playlist alone and then go further than the playlist and say, hey, I fuck with Justo Mob and let me try to talk to him. You know what I'm saying?
So I'm trying to think. There's a lot. But yeah, I started the playlist just for myself, just trying to, like, find new music. And then I was like, like, I thought about, like, making an Instagram, like, a while ago for, like, local music. And so I eventually did that just to promote the playlist and find people to, like, get on the playlist. And then I was doing that for a while, and eventually someone asked me to interview them, and then I started doing interviews. So yeah, I all really did start from the playlist and just starting a Instagram from there. Okay. My mom told me recently, because somebody asked a similar question in one of my past interviews, and my mom was like, why didn't you mention this thing you did when you're, like, 1 year old? So I have to mention it now. So no, my mom used to work at FYE. Do you know what that is? Yeah. So she used to be, like, a manager or something there, and so I'd be there a lot as a kid. And so yeah, I guess I used to help pass out, like, concert tickets with her and stuff. And she's like, you have to mention this.
No, that's dope. That's basically,
it's all, like, the small things that
lead
you know,
to
yeah.
Like, I mean, I used to steal my sister's CDs and tapes because I love the music. And those are my influences, the same people I stole music from. Like, I got in trouble by my sister. She used to fuck my PlayStations up behind it. But it's like, I'm grateful for stealing those CDs. You feel me? Like, I wouldn't be as talented or influenced as I am with music because of that. So it's all those tiny steps through life. That's dope as hell. That's our concert tickets. Yeah.
And now I'm going to concerts.
Right. Are you let me see, what's another question? One, are you going to see Lil Wayne?
No, I literally just found out that he was gonna be here, and it's already, like, sold out.
It's already sold out?
Yeah, because it's at the Ritz.
Yeah, I mean,
that's crazy for Lil Wayne to be at the Ritz.
Yeah, I'm trying to go see him in Atlanta or possibly Charlotte, but Atlanta's probably the next day, so I don't know. But I gotta see Wayne. Like,
especially that, it's a smaller tour than he's usually gotten on, I think.
I feel like he's gonna stop soon. I don't
Probably.
know. Like,
I saw him. My mom actually brought me to this concert back in, like, 9th grade of high school. But yeah, it was like an amphitheater.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, had
I
all of
haven't-
like Young Money there.
Yeah, I remember they came to Walnut Creek and they did that. I just wasn't there. I've never seen. Only people I've seen perform live is Kendrick Lamar and Wiz Khalifa.
Damn. Those are good people to see live.
That's why I'm like, yo, I gotta get my shit up, yo. And Wayne coming. Shit, I seen Drake. I don't know too much about the Drake shit, but I seen Drake is doing some type of tour or something. Beyonce's arm and a leg tour. But yeah,
Oh yeah.
I don't know. What I was gonna ask you something else. What? All right, so with this, like, what is your next step after, like, or do you know what you want to do? Like, I seen you post on your story basically because that's why I sent you the drip, like plug, and it's like I would love to see you do the same thing that he's doing in his region because I mean you're pretty plugged. The playlist artists are grateful to be on it, and you interacting with them, putting them on a platform. You know, I couldn't see artists not inviting you to video shoots and just being a character in the video, or you putting more plays together in another realm of music. So I just don't know if or what you act like. What do you want to do past this? If you want to do anything past this,
One thing I want to do is put on like a local show and have like, a showcase of artists come out and like do a few of those. So that's one thing I'm going to try to get done this year. I definitely want to keep doing the interviews. I want to be able to like grow the platform enough where I can make money off of like, YouTube streams and ads and stuff.
Right.
And make a good amount of money where I can quit my job and just focus on whatever I want to, like creatively, like with this kind of stuff, or just growing it from there. Because it's tiring sometimes working, and then I'm like, I don't feel like editing this video right now.
I feel you.
But yeah, somehow making a bunch of money and just being able to like grow the platform and help other artists too, just help people grow and just continue what I'm doing from there.
Right, there's nothing wrong with that. So, I mean, we're all trying to comfortably not work for somebody.
Yeah.
with the art, so I definitely respect that. I love what you're doing. Like, I really love what you're doing. So,
Yeah.
it's great.
Yeah. And one thing like I don't want to do is because I haven't up until this point, and it's kind of pointless now, but like charge artists, because artists get charged for like sometimes like blog posts or whatever else, and I don't want to be making money off of artists. I want to be making it off of ads or just getting enough views and streams and stuff.
Right. Yeah.
So, yeah.
I mean, that's what I was saying about the features. Like, I really don't. It's more so I don't mind paying the artist. I'm not looking to charge. But if I'm not going to charge you, I also want to have a chemistry of where I know I don't need to charge this person because they really fuck with either me, my music, or something, to where it's like, all right, we can handle business solid without, the money. We all doing the same shit. That money we're not on. Like, we're not on. So it's just,
Having that like natural connection.
Yeah, like the natural connection is more of the wave. So I definitely respect. I also appreciate the art aspect of, what I'm saying, what you're doing as well, because everybody charges. It's like you gotta pay to play, pay to get ahead. That's a funny thing too. It's a whole nother conversation. But I respect it. I respect it both ways.
Yeah, and I'm happy with like just the connections I make and being able to showcase these artists. And I know things will come back, for me in the future.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, things will happen.
Yeah, that's what I'm ready to see for you, honestly, because I've seen your platform grow, and I like what you're doing, for real. I love it. So I have no doubt in my mind it's gonna do more. I just want to see what you want to actually do, yourself. Pick your brain a little
Thank you.
bit.
Appreciate that.
Nah, for real.
So is there anything else you want people to know, or anybody that you want to shout out?
Man, shout out Hustle Baby. Nah, for real. Shout out Hustle Baby. Shout out Culture Vulture. Shout out individually Castro, Gringo, Trilly, Clean. Shout out Rich Lindsay, 9K, my engineer. Shout out Legion of Music. Who else, man? Shout out everybody in Raleigh for real. All the local artists. I'm loving the music that's going on. I've been listening to Damage a lot right now, so that's what I'm fucking with. Last interview I did, I was talking about the women. I'm still fucking with Jacinda a lot. I'm waiting on her to drop a new little tape or something, whatever she gonna drop. I'm waiting. Kaya Strikes, Cherry TNT. I can name a lot of people right now. Sturdy Blazing, Sturdy G. Man, there's a lot of people I've been listening to. 730 Joe. That's all Raleigh too. But just shout out to everybody. Shout out to Disgraced Weekly. Shout out to, oh yeah, I gotta shout out 40 too, cause I love my nigga 40, man. Who else, man? It's just everybody. Shout out to everybody. I got love for everybody. We all doing the same thing. I hope everybody prospers in whatever realm of this music shit they doing, respectfully. Hopefully nothing's tainted behind anybody doing what they doing. You know what I'm saying? We all need to get paid, so I respect that too. Just you feel me? I don't want to shout out everybody, but shout out
Yeah,
to
shout
the
out
world.
everybody.
Yeah, the world.
Yeah, thank you for coming here and allowing me to interview you.
Thank you. Hopefully I could come back and have more laid out like projects, dates, and stuff going on. I will say, the one thing that is coming off of Kong, because I'm gonna finish that off visually. I'm doing the Best of Me video with Castro AIG, Don Chulo, and K Mojica. They all on the song, so we're gonna do a video for that. That's by the end of March as well with the album drop. So I'm definitely doing that. That's the one thing I know for certain that Bundy has coming very soon. Other than that, I'm playing it by ear as far as features, and if anybody want to contact me, I am Bundy HB on Instagram and Twitter.
Yeah, go follow and
Please.
keep up to date with the music.
Definitely. No motion without no money. That might come soon. I've been thinking about that, but other than that, I have nothing else like planned. But getting King Kong Bundy out the way and Best of Me the video. So that's it, man.
Yeah,
Working.
Thank you for watching this, and subscribe. Check out his music. Like, comment, share it. Yeah, share this
Please.
video.
Please, man.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
I'm gonna figure. Hopefully this ends it.
2-time shit, that Bundy Bundy shit. Yeah. B shit, y'all ain't know. It's like, let the bitch breathe and I ventilate. Not every broad get it in a date. If she my piece, I'm all in her face. And I only eat with expensive taste. To top your religion, she give me thanks. She get cutting D's, I don't give a rank. I see all the hate, I do what you can't.